So it is a connection between two AWS VPCs, or particularly focusing about AWS because our whole infrastructure is on AWS. So we can do this also for other so cloud as well. But in this presentation, I'll particularly focus on the AWS part. So thing is like it create a network connection between two VPCs, and rather these VPCs can be in different regions, availability zones. It doesn't matter. We can still connect VPCs from different regions as well, and it will give you a private communication using private IP address, as we already mentioned that we can create a connection using private IPs, and it's secure and private as well. So AWS will handle all this. We just have to mention routing tables that this is the VPC, and we just need to mention that overall the every structure, every IP which it it should be handled by the AWS itself. So it can work across AWS regions as well, and also for different as well. Like if Jayant, you have a AWS account and I have a AWS account, and we have two VPCs where our apps are running. So we can connect them as well using VPC peering, and it is also work across different regions as well. So why to use, what's the need of VPC peering? There are a lot of methods to to connect uh, two servers basically. So but why to use VPC peering? So it will the first advantage of using VPC peering is like it creates a secure communication, because the servers are not exposed publicly. We can connect them using private IPs. So there is no need of VPN or any public internet exposure, as I already mentioned, and it will give you good latency and high bandwidth. That means the apps can connect very fast. If we choose any other option, it will take some time to connect over public internet. But if we are using VPC peering, so the latency is very low, and we can follow this for multi-account, multi-VPC AWS architectures as well. So this is a diagram which will help you to understand how two VPCs. So there is a one instance in VPC1, and there is another instance in VPC2, and there is also a third party. Count this as a client account, and we have to deploy, like the client wants to deploy their database on their own on-premises server, and they want us to deploy the app on our AWS infrastructure. So to connect three different VPCs, we can enable VPC peering. So how VPC peering works? So it VPC A send request to VPC B, and it will accept those connection if and if only if we have updated the routes of VPCs. There should be a proper routing table in VPC A, and it knows the path how to reach the VPC B. We have to particularly mention the first thing is we have to mention the routing table. We have to create proper subnets, and from these subnets we for each subnet mention properly, like these are the IPs which can connect with our instance. And it's same for the, we have to also allow into the another VPC also, adding the IPs in the routing table on the another. So we can test connectivity using private IPs, and AWS is responsible for all the internal. We just have to mention like these are IPs. We can our instance can allow these IPs to communicate with our server or our instance. So yeah, it's all about connecting two different VPCs. I'll just give you a brief. There are a lot of more things. There are some limitations as well in using VPC. Like if we have a multi, cloud providers, so there are some complexities while deploying this structure VPC peering. Then there is another high level complex of AWS Transit Gateway, which is more secure and more this VPC peering as well. So this PDF is this presentation is all about giving you a brief of how we can enable VPC peering, help our organization to secure our communication over network. It's all about. Yeah, thank you.